Hey friends, my name is Nadeya and welcome to the 3S Yoga YouTube channel. Please subscribe. We have so many great videos for you here, different links, different teachers, different styles, whatever you need we have. And if we don't have it, tell us what you want and we'll make it for you. And if you want to donate, in the descriptions below, we have our Venmo at yoga-3s, or you can go to 3syoga.com if you'd like to donate and check out where you can do that, PayPal or just to email us. Okay. We're going to be working on our shoulders, and of course I'm going to get you moving, working the legs, finding some shoulder mobility at the same time. So let's get down on the mat and start in a child's pose. I prefer wide knees, but that's just me. Some people like their knees together. Just pick one, and once you choose it, stay in it. Lowering yourself down to the mat, starting to slow the breath. Allowing yourself to give yourself the gift of this internal practice, to focus in on you and stay present with yourself. A lot of that is involved with finding the breath. So slow it down. Relax the jaw. Give your hips a little bit of a sway. Kind of open up the inside of the hip creases. Also, it just feels good. And then come back to neutral and bring your palms together. And then bend the elbows so the palms come up behind the neck. And let your chest and belly drop down a little deeper. Slow breath. Releasing your hands back down on the mat and walk them forward and come up onto just the fingertips. So the only thing touching the ground besides your legs, the top of your head or your forehead, and your fingertips. So it's making a big tent shape in the fingertips. And let the shoulders move down towards the hips as you walk the fingers away from you a little bit. And then try to let the triceps wrap down, which means the inside of the elbows are trying to face up. And then relax the jaw, finding the active resting pose. Feeling the shoulders, the biceps and the triceps. And releasing the hands down, making your way up into all fours. So your hands are right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Drop your belly as you inhale to glance up, getting a nice stretch in the belly, and press into the hands as your tailbone and head drop down, and then press nice and hard into the hands so you can feel the shoulder blades start to separate as the head drops down. The inhale drops the belly and lifts the tailbone and the head. And the exhale drops the tailbone, lifts the belly, drops the head, and stretches the shoulder blades. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. One more time. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Coming back to neutral. You're going to take the right arm, press into the right arm, hand, and reach the left hand out in front of you. And as the fingers pull away from you, the shoulder pulls back. Pull the belly in, and then press into the left leg as the right leg extends out behind it. The leg is optional, so if you feel out of balance here, you don't have to do it. Pull the belly in and lift the chest forward. Let the right tricep wrap back. So the inside of the right elbow is facing forward, and press into the index finger and the thumb to lift out of the shoulder. Now you're going to take the left arm out towards the left, and then take the right leg out towards the right. Whew, fun, right? And then tap the hand and the foot down. Pull the belly in, lift the chest forward, press into the right hand, press into the left leg. Inhaling, the left arm and right leg lift. Reach the right leg back as the left arm comes forward and bring the elbow and the knee together. Reach the arm and the leg away from each other. Press into the right hand to lift out of the right shoulder, pointing the back toes down towards the mat. Pull the belly in. The left hand lengthens forward as the right shoulder pulls back. Relax the jaw. Taking the left arm out to the side and the right leg out to the side. Dropping the hand and the foot down to tap the mat. Press into the right arm to lift everything back up. Inhaling back center. And then exhale, the knee and the elbow move together. And inhale, the right leg and the left arm pull forward. One more time. Left arm out to the left, right leg out to the right. Tap the foot and the finger down. Inhale to lift them back up. Bring them forward and let the leg go away from you. And exhale as the knee and elbow meet together. Inhale to reach them apart and bring them back down. This time I'm going to keep my knees together as I move back into a child's pose. Swaying a little side to side just to check in on your hips today. And then come back up towards neutral. Okay. Shoulders are right, hands are right underneath the shoulders. You're going to press into the left hand, and the right arm is going to reach out in front of you. Press into the right leg as the left leg reaches out behind you. Let the left inner elbow shine forward as the left tricep rolls back. Pressing into the left hand, the index finger and the thumb to lift out of the left shoulder. Let the belly pull in as the chest pulls forward. Relax your jaw. Take the right arm out towards the right as the left leg moves out towards the left. This side is different. Press into the hand, press into the right leg, and then you're going to tap the left foot and the right hand down and inhale to lengthen them up. Bring them forward and back. Press into the left hand to lift out of the shoulder and exhale the knee and the elbow together. Inhale, lengthen them away from each other. The right shoulder's pulling back as the right fingers pull forward. Inhale them out towards the sides. Exhale to tap them down. Inhale, lift them up. Bringing them forward. Let the fingers pull away as the shoulder moves towards the hip. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale them back forward, making sure you're not dropping into the shoulder by pressing into the left hand. Inhale, the right arm and left leg out to the sides. Tap the fingers and the foot down. Inhale, lengthen them up. Exhale, swing them back, forward and back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, moving it back forward, coming back down into all fours. Go ahead and take the fingers around to look at the knees. So the fingers go away from the other hand and the middle fingers are pointing towards the knees. And then just rock forward and back. And then you're going to spin the middle fingers to look at each other. They've got to go all the way around so the middle fingers face each other. And then rock side to side. And then keep the hands facing each other and just flip over onto the top of the hands. It's pretty intense, so you don't have to do a lot, but you can sway a little if you'd like. Go ahead and sit back on your heels if that's available to you. If it's not, just have a seat. Take the arms out towards the sides. Let the middle fingers pull back as you lift up through the chest. The belly supports back. You're going to keep the shoulders moving down this whole time. You're going to inhale and come up onto the knees as you reach up to the sky. Shoulders are moving down. And you're going to exhale and sit the butt back on the heels. If it's not available to sit on your knees, you can just lift the arms up and down as you're in a seated position. Inhale, fingers lift up as the shoulders move away, lifting the hips. And exhale, press the arms away from you as you sit back. Try to keep the shoulders over the hips, inhaling up, exhaling down. Let the hamstrings be the pushing sensation to get you up and down. 3, 2, inhaling up. Last one, because yoga teachers can't count. Go ahead and release the arms down. If you're not seated yet, go ahead and come down on a seat and roll your shoulders around. And then switch directions. And then bring your feet out in front of you so the knees are facing up, and bring the fingers to face behind you and the fingers are facing the hips. Press into the hands, press into the feet, and you're going to lift up into a reverse tabletop position. Press into the index finger and the thumb. You're lifting out of the shoulders. The inside of the elbows are wrapping forward as the triceps are rolling back. Press into the feet so you can lift the tailbone to point towards the heels. You can drop your head if you want. Relax the jaw. Having the tailbone point upwards is pretty important for protecting the low back. You're doing great. Lifting out of the shoulders, keeping the shoulders right over the wrists. Go ahead, release the hips down, straighten the legs out. Inhale, reaching the arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Relax your jaw. Let the shoulders rest and get heavy. The elbows sink down. Bringing the arms back behind you, fingers facing towards your hips, feet moving towards the butt. Inhaling up, reverse tabletop position. Another exhale. Inhale, lift a little higher. Another exhale. Pausing for the next inhale. Another exhale. Releasing it down, straightening out the legs, forward fold. Inhale, lifting the chest towards the feet, and exhale, deepening the chest towards the knees. Inhale, lengthening the head towards the feet, and exhale, releasing the chest towards the knees. One more, lengthening the head towards the feet, exhale the chest towards the knees. Coming back, prepping up for reverse tabletop, lifting it up. Press into the index finger and the thumb. Shoulders are right underneath the wrists. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders. Tailbone is lifting to point between the knees. Press into the hands. The next inhale, lift a little higher. Lifting out of the shoulders. Relaxing the jaw. 2. And 1. Releasing the legs down, straightening the legs, and releasing into a forward fold. Coming up through a tabletop just to lower yourself onto the belly, bringing bringing the wrists right underneath the elbows, and the elbows are hugging towards each other, pressing into the tops of the feet, pressing the pubic bone towards the mat. The hands are pressing down and energetically pulling back a little bit as you inhale and lift up into a low cobra. And exhale down. 2 more. Inhaling into a cobra. Exhale, rolling down. Let the hands press down and the elbows pull towards each other as you inhale into a low cobra. And exhale down. Tuck the toes under, press into the hands to lift up into a plank position and pause. Triceps are wrapping back and the inside of the elbows are looking forward, pressing into the index finger and the thumb, lifting out of the shoulders. Let the chest pull forward as the heels pull back and the thighs lift up towards the hamstrings. Breathing. You're doing a great job. I'm doing a great job. We're all doing a great job. And press up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out a little. If your wrists need a little bit of a break, just come down onto the knees for a moment. And if you're down on your knees, we're going to be meeting in a forward fold. So if you're in down dog, come up on your tippy toes and walk it all the way forward. If you're down on your knees, just come meet us in a forward fold. Bending the knees, grabbing the elbows, letting the head get heavy. We're going to take a ragdoll, letting yourself sway. Releasing the hands down, bringing the fingers to the shins, inhaling halfway lift. Let the belly pull off the legs, the tailbone's moving back. The top of the head is pulling forward, and the shoulders are moving towards the hips. Relaxing the jaw. And the next exhale, you're going to forward fold. We're going to inhale into the halfway lift, flat back. Shoulders are pulling away from the ears. Exhale, forward fold. Let the hips hinge forward. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're finding the shoulder strength as we inhale, letting the shoulders pull back. Exhale, forward fold. Last one, inhaling, let the shoulders move back. Exhale, forward fold. The next inhale, you're going to come all the way up to standing, bringing your hands up to the sky, and exhale, the hands to the heart. Find Tadasana, bringing the toes together, the heels slightly apart. Press into the feet. As you roll around for a moment, you can check out your weight and where it is. Your beautiful weight, you're the perfect size, just how you are. Press down into the feet. Let the glutes relax. Bring a little bend into the knees and let the tailbone point between the heels. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. One of our themes for the day, the palms are shining forward. The shoulders continue to move away from the ears as you inhale. The arms lift up, but the shoulders move down. Exhale, hinge forward to fold. It's okay to have a bend in the knees if that's your day. No judgments. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulders move towards the hips. Place the palms down, step back into plank. We're going to have a slow lower into chaturanga. So you exhale for 3, 2, 1. Try to pause in chaturanga. Come up onto the other side of the feet as you inhale into upward facing dog. Press into the hands to lift out of the shoulders. Let the tailbone tuck between the heels and let the shoulder heads pull back. Relax the jaw. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause here, take a moment. Inhale to bend the knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale into a flat back. The shoulder moves towards the hips. Exhale, forward fold. Press into the feet. Inhale all the way up to standing. The shoulders move away from the ears. Exhale, hands to the heart. Hi. Inhale to lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into a flat back. The shoulders move to the hips. Find the strength there. Release your hands down. Step back into plank. Pause for a moment. We're going to have a slow chaturanga with a tiny hold on the bottom. Take a big inhale. Exhale, the shoulders move forward as the elbows hug back and in. Pause in chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. I had to put my knee down. It's okay. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees to look forward, step or jump to the top of the mat, forward fold. Fingers to the shins, the halfway lift, shoulders towards the hips. Exhale, forward fold, hips glide forward. Press into the feet, inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart, one more round. Shoulders lower as the hands lift. Exhale, hinge forward to fold. Fingers to the shins. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders pull towards the hips. Step back into plank and pause. Relax the jaw, lift out of the shoulders. You're going to shift forward, nice and slow. 3, 2, 1. Pause just for a moment. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shoulder heads pull back, tailbone tucks. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Bend the knees to look forward, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Press into the feet, inhale all the way up standing. And exhale, the hands to the heart. You're gonna push into the feet, let the tailbone melt down as the pubic bone presses forward and the upper hip bones roll towards the hips. So that takes the curve out of the back to keep the back nice and safe. Inhale the arms out to the side. Press into the feet, but have a little micro bend in the knees. The shoulders are moving down. You're smiling, you're having a good time. Take the right arm underneath the left and give yourself a big hug. And then walk your fingers back a little bit more. Your shoulders are going to move down, the elbows lift up, and then the elbows pull away, opening up the shoulder blades. Relaxing the jaw. You're going to open up the arms nice and slowly, nice and controlled, and then switch the arm underneath. So it's probably your left, but you'll know which one it is. Walk the hands back a little further. Shoulders down, elbows lift, elbows pull away. And slowly release the arms out. You're going to take the arms out to the side again. Take the right arm underneath the left arm, and we're going to come into eagle arms. So the arms are curling around each other. If this isn't available, this might be. You might be able to just hang out here. If that's not available, you can just still take the hug. Whatever works for you. It's still yoga. If none of those works, just keep your hands in a prayer. Eagle arms, my right arm is underneath. Let the shoulders move down, the elbows lift up, and the forearms pull away. One more time, shoulders down, elbows lift up, forearms pull away. Relax the jaw. Let your head roll around a little. And come back towards the center. You're going to be sitting back into chair, so bring the weight towards the heels and sit back. And arms are still in eagle arms if you can. Let the pubic bone press forward a little bit as the tailbone scoops down, and then lift up through the chest and lower down a little more. And then the shoulders move away from the ears. The elbows lift in line with the shoulders and the forearms pull away. Relax the jaw. You're slowly going to unravel the arms and open them up towards the sides. And then you're going to bend the elbows so the palms face up towards a cactus arm. Let the belly pull and absorb back to help keep the low back safe. And then let the elbows pull back towards each other as the shoulder blades start to squeeze. Then straighten the arms out to the sides, and then you're going to bring the arms forward, press into the hands, let the triceps wrap down as the inside of the elbows face up, and the shoulders move down, and press really hard into your hands. If you need a break in chair, you can go ahead and stand up. Relax the jaw. Inhale the arms out. Cactus the arms. Let the shoulder blades hug back towards each other. Inhale, lengthen them out. Press the hands together. Triceps wrap down, press nice and hard, feel the pecs engage. One more, inhaling them back. Cactus the arms, let the shoulder blades pull towards each other. Opening the arms up wide, and press the arms in front of you. Really, really squeeze it. This time you're gonna reach your hands up to the sky. Sit back a little bit deeper if you found yourself coming out of chair a little bit, and exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Place the palms down, step or jump back into chaturanga with the slow lower. 3, 2, 1, pause. Pulling the chest forward, inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. The right leg lifts and pulls back. And then step the foot between the hands and inhale up into warrior one. Hi. Let the pinky fingers roll towards each other. So the inside of the elbows are starting to face back a little bit, not too much, but you get the sensation and the shoulders roll down. Try to keep the right knee right over the right ankle. Release the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, let the fingers pull down and back as the shoulder blades pull towards each other. The shoulders move away from the ears, let the fingers pull a little bit deeper. Relax the jaw, and then bring the head to the inside of the right knee, humble warrior. You have the option to let the hands move overhead or keep them by the low back. Keeping the knee over the ankle, hugging the right hip in a little bit. Let the head get heavy and loose. Press into the right foot. You're slowly going to release the hands as you inhale up into warrior one. Release the hands down. Step back into plank and pause. You're going to shift the weight over into the outside of the right foot to stack the feet up on each other and lift the left arm up into side plank. So we're going to play with our balance here. It's okay if you bring the right knee down. That's all good. Getting a little bit of shoulder mobility, reaching the arms forward, circle it around, taking a big windmill shape. And then you're going to bring it back to the mat, come back to neutral. Chaturanga for 3, 2, 1. My knees are down. It's okay if yours are. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This one's fun, huh? Inhale at the right leg, lift up. And exhale, step it between the hands. This time you're going to come into warrior 2 on your inhale. So your back toes are facing the side of the mat. Seal in the pinky toe to heel of the left foot so it lifts the left inner arch a little bit. Glancing over the front middle finger. We're going to be straightening the leg as we lift the arms up to the sky. So press into the right foot as you inhale, lengthen the arms up to the sky, and exhale to bend back. Inhaling it up, shoulders are moving down as the fingers lift, and then pressing the hands away from you, warrior 2. Inhaling it up, exhaling them away, inhaling them up, exhaling them away. Pause in warrior 2 just for a moment. We're going to move into side angle pose. So bring the right forearm to the right thigh and reach the left arm up to the sky, and then overhead if you can. Press into the right forearm, so you lift out of the right shoulder. We're trying to make a really nice straight line from the left fingertip to the left heel, and then still let the left shoulder move away from the ear. Try to open up the chest a little bit if you can as the arm comes back behind the ear. Relax the jaw. Continuing to not drop into the shoulder. And then we're going to take some circles, windmill circles again with the arm, circling it down and around. Switch directions. And then cartwheel the hands down as the back heel pivots up and come down onto the knees into a child's pose. Good job. Oh, what? We have a whole nother side? Jeez Louise. Come up onto all fours. First, you're going to take the right arm out to the side and then thread the needle. It just means it comes through the arm and the leg. And then roll over towards the right shoulder. So you're trying to roll over onto the back a little bit and then hug the left hip back to get a little bit deeper. Slow the breath. Come back towards the middle and come all the way up to standing, however you want to get there. Take your time. So now we're going to be doing eagle arms with the left side. Don't forget you have options of hugs or just keeping your hands in a prayer. Okay, press into the feet, little bend in the knees. Take the arms out towards the sides. Take the left arm underneath. Eagle arms on the left. Let the shoulders move down as the elbows lift up and the forearms pull away. Relax the jaw. Shoulders down, elbows up, forearms away. Relax the jaw. Slow your breathing. Shift the weight back into the heels and sit back into a chair pose. Let the pelvis scoop forward And then lift up through the chest and sit back a little bit more into the heels. You're slowly going to undo your arms and open them out to the sides. Remember, slowly undo the arms, open them out to the sides, try to stay low. Bend the elbows so they come into the cactus arms. Let the shoulder blades pull towards each other as the elbows hug back. And then press the arms forward. Press hard into the arms, hands. Let the triceps wrap down the inside of the elbows, face up. Inhale the arms back. Cactus the arms. Squeeze them a little deeper. Lengthen through the arms and squeeze the hands together. 2 more. Inhaling it back. Cactus arms. Squeeze them together. Inhale it back out. Squeeze the palms together. Inhale wide. Cactus. Lengthen. Squeeze. This time lift the arms up to the sky. Sit back a little deeper just to prove that you can. Exhale, forward fold. Let the hips sway a little bit. Inhaling halfway lift. You're going to get your chaturanga, but you're going to go nice and slow. Step or jumping back. Chaturanga, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time the left leg's gonna lift up and pull back. Step the foot between the hands and inhale up into warrior 1. Good times, am I right? Triceps wrap forward. Little pinkies are facing towards each other. That opens up the back. The knees moving right over the ankle. Release the hands behind the back and interlace the opposite hand back. Let the fingers move down as the shoulders move away from the head, glancing up if you'd like. And then let the head come to the inside of the left leg. The hands can stay here or they can try to move overhead. You're doing great. Let the head be heavy. Bringing your hands back down, inhaling back up into warrior 1. Release the hands down to the mat and step back into a plank. Shift the heels over to the left, stacking the left shoulder right over the left wrist and reaching up through the right arms. It's okay if your left knee is down. Let the right fingers pull up to the sky. Relax the jaw. You can glance up or down. We're going to take some big circles with the arms. So reaching the head, hand overhead and circling it around. One more big circle. Good job. Bring the hands down. Come over into the toes. Back into a full plank. Chaturanga, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra for me this time. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're going to lift the left leg up and back. Step the foot between the hands and inhale up into warrior 2. Pause. Let the shoulders move down as the fingers pull away. Keeping the left inner thigh moving forward and out to the left to keep the knee over the ankle. And we're going to be straightening the leg as the arm lifts up. Press into the feet. Inhale, straighten it up, look to the sky. And exhale, press the arms down. Inhale, lifting the air up, shoulders move away from the fingers. And exhale, moving back down. 2 more, inhaling up. Exhaling down. Last one, inhaling up. And exhaling down. Bringing the forearm to the thigh. Coming into side angle pose. Hand can be overhead or up to the sky. Whatever you choose, we're trying to lift out of the left shoulder. So press into the left arm to lift out of the shoulder, and then you're going to pull the left side body forward to try to take the rainbow shape out of the spine, and open up to the sky, letting the right arm move back. And as the fingers pull forward, the shoulder moves away from the fingers in the ear. Ready for the big circles? Circling the shoulder around. The arm makes big circles. Feels pretty good. And then switch directions. Great job. Cartwheel the hands down, pivot the back heel up, and step back into all fours. Taking the left arm out to the left, thread the needle. You can press into the right hand to help you roll onto your left shoulder blade. And then let the right hip get back if you need it a little more. It just hugs in towards the center. Relax the jaw. And make your way back to the center into a seated position. Whichever way is comfortable. Lifting up through the chest, let the belly pull slightly back. Take the right ear over towards the right shoulder and let the left elbow get heavy. So you start to get a stretch in the neck and shoulder on the left side, relaxing the jaw. Let the left shoulder move back an inch and then down an inch, and feeling the change that makes. Slow the breath. Now take the left hand at a diagonal down towards the ground, but pulling away from the shoulder and the ear. Really pulling it to get deeper. And let the palm face up. And let the fingers pull away. And then let the palm face down and the fingers pull away. Let the palm face up, fingers pull away. Palms face down, fingers pull away. Really slowly bring the hand back to the leg and let the head just rock a little bit forward and back over on the right side. And then let the head roll all the way forward so the chin's towards the chest. Relax both shoulders, relax the jaw. Lifting up through the head. Take the left ear over towards the left shoulder. Let the right elbow get heavy. Slow the breath. Now the right shoulder moves back an inch and down another. Giving the love into the shoulders and the neck. And then let the right fingers pull diagonally away from the shoulder and the ear. It's like side angle pose. We're trying to make a nice straight line. Let the palm face up, fingers pull away. Whew. Palms face down, fingers pull away. Palms face up, fingers pull away. Palms face down, fingers pull away. Slowly bring the hand back to the leg. And then you're just going to rock the head forward and back just on the left side. And then let the head roll forward so the chin moves towards the chest. Lift up through the chest and let the shoulders move down. Relax the jaw. Let the head roll up. Walk the hands forward. Let the elbows be heavy. You can widen the knees if that feels better so the legs are in front of each other instead of crisscross, whatever you prefer. Just accept the position that you chose. Walking the hands back up. Switching the leg that's in front. Lengthen up. Walk the hands forward. We'll have to do a hip opener next in the next workout because my hips hurt. Walk the hands back up. Choose whatever position is more comfortable for you with the legs. Open the arms out to the side. Give yourself a big hug. Walk the fingers back, shoulders down, elbows lift and let them pull away. making some space between the elbows and the chest to fill that area with love. Open up the arms again. Switch arms underneath. Walking the fingers back, shoulders down, elbows up. Let them pull away from you. That whole space from the elbow to the heart, let it fill with love and let it permeate up to your face. Slowly undo the arms. Come over into the belly so we can stretch the front side of the shoulder. Taking the right arm out to the right, you're just going to roll over onto the outer right hip. If it isn't enough to have a straight arm, you can always cactus the arm, but that will make it super duper intense really quickly, at least for me. So find a place that works. And if your arm is straight, see what it feels like to push into the pinky side of the hand. Slowly making the way back towards middle. Lengthening the left arm away from you. Roll over onto the left hip. Deciding if this side wants to cactus or not. Relax the jaw. If your arm is straight, press into the pinky side of the hand. Rocking the weight around in the hand to see what that feels like. And then come back towards the center. You're going to roll all the way over onto your back. Give your knees a big hug, squeezing the head to the knees. Squeeze everything nice and tight. And exhale, release into Shavasana. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. Let the head get heavy. Let the shoulders give into gravity as the ribs release down. The hips and the legs get heavy. Let the forehead relax. Let the jaw release. Thank you for doing your practice today with 3S Yoga. I hope your shoulders feel strong and open. You can stay on the ground or you can join me, bringing your hands into a prayer. To the forehead for the right thoughts, to the mouth for the right words, and to the heart for the right actions. Please subscribe, share with your friends, comment, tell us what you need. And if you'd like to donate, go to 3syoga.com or look in the description for our Venmo link. Thank you guys. Namaste.